What have you been doing in English? Close reads, and you've been doing a wonderful job. We're going to pick apart the preamble today so that you get a better understanding of where our Constitution starts. So I am handing, Lucas is distributing a copy, not passing out, because Anthony told me passing out means passing out. He'd rather have me use the word distribute. Big SAT word, distribute. Thank you. So I have it up on the smart board. We're going to read it through once. Does anyone want to read it for me?
No.
One sentence at a time. I'm afraid to touch this
We
board.
the people.
I will.
Okay, we're going to read it through, and then we are just going to dissect it just the way we've been doing in our close reads in English. Okay? Marilyn, you ready? Go ahead. You want to read the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right, now the only thing that I might have a problem with is moving it up. I might have to go to the computer. So go ahead and start for me.
We the people of the United States in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic
Tranquility.
tranquility, provide for common
Defense.
promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our
Posterity. Thank you. I put some words up on the board. I'm going to underline those words that we're going to go through. We're going to pick this apart piece by piece so that we understand this preamble of the Constitution.
We're missing a whole bunch of that on this one.
Oh, well, you know what?
We're missing that
You need the
king
second page.
and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering if I was going to make some kind of mistake here today. They're on my desk. Okay, we'll just do it this way. We'll start half, and then we can go and use it in the book.
Oh.
We have to be flexible here.
Yeah.
That's my flexibility for today, the other half of the sheet. I must have cut them all up and gave you one. So we'll work it out. Okay. When we look at we the people, who do you think we're talking about?
I guess us, the people.
Right, and is it going to work?
Well,
Ah, it did. Not the king.
We don't have that.
We the people. I know you don't, because I have the answer sheet. You can write it under there if you want.
Not
That's
reading
what-
that space.
Oh, you don't? Okay. All right. You don't have to write it under there. We the people. We're talking about us, the colonists who just are gaining their independence with the Declaration of Independence. Not the king. Because this is now a what? Democracy. And this is very funny writing with this pen. I'm pressing the pen and it's writing 3 inches down farther.
Because you gotta calibrate it.
Okay, I have no time for calibrating. I only have 20 minutes. No time for that. Okay, in order to form a more perfect union, what do you think that means to form a more perfect union? First of all, union, I think we're talking about the Union of the United States. A better union than before. Before, remember we did our colonial era? We were living under the rule of the British. We want to form a more perfect union to establish justice. Can somebody tell me what justice means?
The right thing.
Yep. Fair. Something that's fair and legal. Yep. Ensure domestic tranquility. I think tranquility is a word up there. Anyone know what tranquility is, or tranquil? What does it mean to be tranquil? Anybody see that? Marilyn, what does it mean to be tranquil? Which Mrs. E has not had much of? Not with its junk in the house. Peace. Okay? Domestic tranquility. And I don't know if we remember we talked about domestic. Does domestic mean here in the United States or in foreign land?
All over.
Domestic means here at home in the United States. So we want to establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, peace here at home. I think I might put that down. Nope. It needs calibration, right guys? Let me move it up by here. Just move it up here, Lynn. We always have a way out. It's not moving.
That goes in there.
No?
Press the first X.
Where?
Up
Up
on
top. Okay. This one?
Yeah, the first X.
Okay.
Then no, move it.
Okay, there we go, thanks. It just removed all my stuff. That's
Yeah.
right.
Just the right hands.
Here we go. I know, you might have to look in your books now, guys, so move along with me. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, that's not the one I want. Okay. To provide for common defense, promote the general welfare. So that means we're gonna join together to defend against attacks. That's what our common defense means. To join together to defend against attacks against the United States. Pretty good so far, don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you think? Very
Yeah.
important. Promote the general welfare. Promote the general welfare of the people. That would mean, in order to promote the general welfare of the people, how do you think, or what do you think that means by general welfare? How you live, how you eat, how you get anything that you need. Your well-being. It promises to promote the well-being of you and your family. And secure the blessings of liberty. What are some of the liberties you have? We'll talk later about our rights and our liberties. I know a lot of people, when we say the pledge in the morning, some people choose to sit down, some people choose to stand up, and if they're not standing up, they'll tell me, I have my right, I can sit down if I want. So we'll talk about our liberties and our freedoms later. The blessings of liberty. We want to make sure that liberty and our freedoms are around today and forever, but they use the word posterity. Have you ever heard that word before, posterity? That means our descendants, the generations that come after us. Okay? Let's hold it for a minute. All right. Let me just, I can press this one. All right.